The ball for the Green Wave is out.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Mashpee High School for the Division 7 South final game, the championship game between the Mashpee Falcons and the Green Wave of Abington High School. My name is Sean Riley. With me tonight is Kevin Whalen and Bill Davis on camera. It is a very, very chilly night tonight here down in Mashpee. We've been blessed with a great season of weather, except for the Norwell game was really rainy, and tonight it is very cold. It's about, what would you say, Kev, about 20 degrees out here, little breeze, and thankfully the breeze is not as bad as it was earlier today, but it is a little bit nippy, or very nippy out here.
Seems like it's coming almost across the field, Sean. I don't know, we'll have to see. The flag is kind of whipped around the pole, but looking forward to a great game tonight. Obviously, Abington coming off a couple of big playoff wins, as is Mashpee. Abington really seems to be playing good football at the right time of year.
This is the 12th time that these two teams have met in the last 12 years. Abington having won 7 out of 11, but Mashpee winning the last 3 out of 4. They have won the sectional championship the last 2 years, so they'd like to claim it again. But the Green Wave, they got to get through the Green Wave tonight. Mashpee had the upper hand in the first time we played earlier in the year during the regular season, but as we all remember, it was an exciting back-and-forth first half, and then 2 fumbles in a row by the Green Wave kind of led to the downfall of the team. We lost that game.
Right.
But erase everything that's before tonight. This is all on the field tonight to see who moves on.
I think when last time we were here, Sean, a couple of weeks ago, we were saying we hope that there's a rematch here. We thought there would be. You know, the Green Wave, I think, played a pretty good first half in that game and then just got a little out of hand in the third half. It's going to be important tonight for the Green Wave, obviously, to play 4 hard quarters when you play a tough team. Take care of the ball, you know, don't make those big mistakes, and just play good, hard-nosed Green Wave football, and that's like taking care of, you know, really working hard in the trenches, you know, getting the running game going and taking the opportunity off of the running game to throw those passes.
Got to give a big shout out to the Green Wave fans. Right now, the Green Wave fans are outnumbering the Mashpee fans here, and it's a home game for Mashpee. A chilly Friday night, and people have made a huge effort to get down here, and the Green Wave team obviously appreciates that.
Well, a little shout out, and I'm heard he's doing well from his father, but Ethan Curtin, who is not playing tonight, number 31 for the Green Wave, who has been just a monster on both sides of the ball for the Green Wave, is out of tonight's game. So hopefully he's doing well. I'm sure he is, and look forward to seeing him maybe at Thanksgiving.
That's right. And, I don't mind saying that the morning after the big Nantucket game, we had a huge completion down the middle of the field and then a big 56-yard touchdown pass. He had an emergency appendectomy the next morning, and so he's out. But he's on the sideline cheering on his teammates, and the Mashpee Falcons will be kicking off to the Green Wave, left to right.
Little difference for the Green Wave. They got Kilmaine back deep all by himself, and Klein is up at the 20 along with, is that, I can't see on this side, but Klein on the left side.
Might be Retzkos?
Retzkos, I think so, number 26.
Here's the kickoff to start the final game. It's a short kick.
Kilmaine has it.
Picked up at the 21-yard line. Kilmaine up over the 30. He spins it up to the 36-yard line. Abington fans are all riled up tonight. I want to apologize in advance for my sniffling tonight. I've been battling a cold all week. And I'm sure this sub-freezing temperature is going to be real fun.
It's not going to help, Sean.
So we get 11-minute quarters here in the final game. Abington's going to start at their own 37-yard line. We're in their white away jerseys. And as you know, we don't have a real high vantage point here at Mashpee, so we'll do our best to follow the ball with you. And Billy's got the zoom lens working. Klein on the near side in the wing. We've got the eye backfield behind McGuire. That goes Klein in motion. And they pitch to Kilmaine trying to get around on the right side. Interrupted in the backfield. Now cuts it back up, though. And he's not going to, he'd be lucky to get to the line of scrimmage there. Now, Mashpee's known for their big, strong linemen. They've got a lot of big boys out there. And there was a question as to whether number 63 was going to be playing tonight.
He is suited up.
Yeah, he just took himself off the field, though.
Well, one thing for the Green Wave, though, Sean, I think they ran that play pretty effectively in the first game. So obviously Mashpee was keying on that student body play to the right there with Kilmaine and the pitch, and they, effectively were able to stop it for about a 1-yard loss.
And just to reintroduce you to Mashpee, number 1, Devon Ford, is their star running back. He's also their safety, very fast runner. The Green Wave can control him. He's, that's a big chunk out of their offense. We'll see what we do here on second down and about 11. The Green Wave. Give over to the left side now. Nothing doing. Going to be held up right at the 35-ish. Is that Mashpee defense? Kind of like the way we started the last game. Kind of a slow start, and then all of a sudden both offenses erupted.
Well, they really put in about, 9 guys in the box, Sean. If you look at that right there, they had, all within, the tackles there. They're really selling out to the run for the Green Wave. Now that the Green Wave is going to be in a passing situation with here 3rd and 11, see if they loosen that defense up a little bit.
Referee tonight is Rich Newman. Wideouts to each side now for Abington in the shotgun formation. Interesting to see how the cold weather or the breeze affects the passing, but the breeze is really not that bad right now, as you mentioned. McGuire to throw, looking right, set up a screen in the near side. He's going to complete it to Schmidt, but he's going to be taken down pretty quickly after pick up about 2 or 3 on the play. Bring up a 4th down for Abington.
A little bit of a missed block there by the Green Wave as they're coming across. He was going back against the green, trying to have like a little bit of a screen coming off from his blockers there, and he was able to get past the blocker and make the tackle on Schmidt for about a 2-yard pickup there for the Green Wave.
Jacob Johnston's going to be the short man, and then, of course, Devon Ford. Sorry. Yeah, it's Devon Ford will be back deep. Looks like Labossiere to kick. He's going to roll right and put it up in the air, going towards the sideline to try to see if he can roll out of bounds. And then, wait a minute. Green Wave say it hit one of the Falcons. If that's the case, it could be Green Wave ball. Just waiting for the official signal over there.
Looks like they're signaling Mashpee ball.
I believe you're right, Kev. It is going to be Mashpee ball at the 32-yard line. With 8:20, is that 21 or 31? Looks like 8:31.
It was a nice punt, kind of low, but great direction by Labossiere there on that punt, keeping it kind of away from Ford. No return.
So here comes Mashpee now. Jacob Johnston is their quarterback. He's got this lined up in the shotgun, handoff right up the middle.
He's got to run. He's got room.
Bounces through and going to be taken out with a 1st down run right up the middle. I believe that was Tyler Cuzo, number 22.
And Cashman with the tackle there. He's just able to kind of come off that guard hole and just slant off, and was
28.
Huge hole there.
Tyler Cuzo, I hope I'm saying his name right, is number 28. A small, shifty running back. You see, he just kind of found a hole over the right side. Going to be watching for fumbles later in the game as hands and fingers start getting very cold. Ford lines up in the I backfield behind Cuzo now with quarterback Johnston under his center. Wideouts to each side. They send a big tight end, Gonzalez, in motion. They give to Ford over the left side, following Gonzalez's block. Picks up about 4 on the play.
He's really quick to the hole. I mean, he's really great acceleration into the hole. He picked up 4 yards there and really able to push the pile as well. So nice job by the Falcons there, keeping the ball moving.
They give him a 5-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 5 at the Abington 49 now. 0-0 the score here in the opening stanza of the Division 7 South Final, the championship game. The winner of this game will take on the North champion, which everyone's betting is going to be St. Mary's. Again, under center with 1 man in the backfield, wings to each side. It's Ford in motion to give the quick handoff. Cuzo gets it up the middle. He's going to be just short of the 1st, I believe.
Yeah, it looks like
3rd and 1 maybe.
Yep.
Gets it to the 45. Yep, 45. Abington sending in their big boy defense, they call it, figuring it's going to be a dive up the middle. Johnston comes in from the sideline after getting a play from head coach Matt Treveri over on the Falcon sideline, wearing their blue home jerseys. Here we go, 3rd and 1 at the 45. I backfield.
It goes under center. They're going to call a timeout.
Well, they get a little confusion here now. It is an I backfield. Ford. They give to Ford left side, gets hit, but he drives forward. Yeah, he's going to get the first.
Well, Green Wave did a good job of stuffing the hole there, and Ford was just able to slide off the pile there and pick up about 3 yards for the 1st down.
So they'll move the stakes and set him up at 1st and 10 at the Abington 41-yard line. All right, Mashpee breaks the huddle. They're going to send
for Cellini.
Barrows out far to the white. Oh, no, there's 2 men out wide to the far side. It's Kurgo and Barrows. They like to throw to Kurgo, number 7, when they go to the air, along with Gonzalez. They keep it on the ground, right side. And that looks like Ford once again, picking up about 4 or 5.
Well, I think, Sean, one of the things we know about Treveri is that he does try to, sometimes he'll go all the way down the field running, and then the next thing you know, he'll just throw a pass. And but in this instance, he looks like he's pretty confident in his running game, and he's just been keeping the ball on the ground, and he's been pretty effective so far. Get about a second and about 7 here for the Falcons.
The Abington pass defense has really come along strong in the last couple of games also. Now they play to the short side of the field. No one to the wide side. They get a slot right. They hand off to the left side. Forward of left tackle gets hit though at the line of scrimmage.
Yeah. Nice job by the Green Wave, about a 1-yard pickup.
That'll bring up 3rd down now.
What they're trying to do there is kind of put the defense on this side, creating a weak side on the thing, letting Ford to try to use his athleticism and create some space there. Because if he got by that pile, Sean, he was pretty much gone. There's nobody over there for the Green Wave.
Yeah, looking to bump it outside. But 3rd and long 5 now at the 36-yard line.
Well, with Ford, it's always important to have containment with your defensive ends, making sure that they do keep their thing. If they push upfield, they got to make sure that they can't bounce it outside.
Kurgo out wide to the left, Barrows to the near side.
Like he's going to pass.
Yeah, Gonzalez up at the tight end. They give, though, to Ford. Oh, he gets in the backfield, but he tries to break it outside.
Another one. Oh, what a play. Who was that? What a play. That's Klein. Big play, Klein.
Was it Klein?
Yep, Klein, number 4.
Nice job, Klein. Missed the number of who got it to him first. It slowed him down in the backfield, and Klein mopped it up for maybe a little loss of 1 on the play. Brings up 4th and 6 now.
But that looked like it was going to be, he was going to be able to get away from Klein, and Klein was just able to hang on to that ankle.
That's all you need sometimes. So a big play here. The ball, we'll call it marked again at the 36, 37-yard line. So we'll call it 4th and 6.
Green Wave's like
I backfield again with Ford. Oh, time being called.
by the Green Wave. By the Green Wave. They had some miscommunication on the
No, they went. Well, the referee just called timeout by
Mashpee. Wow. Geez, I'm surprised by that because the Green Wave was running around.
We must have confused him, Kev.
Exactly.
3:55 on the clock here in the first quarter. No score. Abington went 3 and out in their first possession. Mashpee took the punt from their 32-yard lines where they started, and right now they're on the Abington 37-yard line with a 4th and 6 here. This is the Division 7 South Sectionals. Both of these teams have earned the right to be here. Unfortunately, only one will go forward.
Great accomplishment for the Green Wave. Of course, we're not finished yet, so.
Shotgun formation now. They line up in a pass formation. Looking to throw. First pass of the game. Going down the middle. Oh, he completes it and taken down by Rogers, I believe, at the 20-yard line. First down for the Falcons. Just put that ball up. The receiver went up and took it down out of the air. Good play for the Falcons.
Nice play. Decent coverage. Green Wave, I mean, you have to get there. 4th and down, obviously, they're going to be passing. No yardage after the catch, though, for the Falcons.
So they keep the drive alive now at the 20-yard line. Ford now going to line up in the slot left. Look for him to go into the end zone here for the pass, a shotgun formation. They got slot left, slot right, one running back for pass. It's a draw.
He's going to draw.
Johnson up the middle, and he gets by a man. Still driving the pile inside the 10-yard line. Oh, my goodness. No whistles, and it's just blowing him towards the end zone. Finally blow the whistle dead inside the 5. It was just a rugby scrum moving the ball forward. Credit to Johnson and his teammates there. I thought I'm not sure if it was a linebacker, cornerback for the Green Wave, had a shot at him about 3 yards downfield and missed him.
Right, just he was able to we saw him in the first game, pretty elusive runner.
So it's now.
It's up the 2-yard line or 1-yard line?
Well, the 1-yard line, 1st and goal, and the Green Wave now called timeout with 2:45 on the clock.
So 1st and goal from about the 1.
Best Abington can hope for right now is a fumble by the Falcons.
Well,
and knocking on the door.
Seen crazier things happen over time, Sean.
All right, they break the huddle, come up to the line of scrimmage. I'm not sure the timeout was actually over yet, but they said one man out wide to the near side. Ford is the deep man in the eye.
Is going to have Johnson just run it, I think.
1st and goal, tight formation by the line. He goes up the middle, trying to push it in.
He didn't get it. He did not get it.
Nope. They hold him.
I think he lost a yard or so. Good push by the Green Wave interior defense there.
There was. 2nd down. And about the same. Certainly not any closer.
Well, when you get Ford, A guy with speed like that, Sean, just give him, let him do the work. Get a pitch out there. I mean, you should be able to move the ball a yard. You get some big boys in the middle of that line for Mashpee.
Yeah.
You got to give credit to the Green Wave D there.
I actually moved him back a yard. It's now 2nd and goal from the 2. Johnson understanding goes up the middle once again. It's a quarterback sneak. And they blow him in. This guy said he's in on the near side. So a 2-yard dive by the quarterback, Jake Johnson. And the Falcons are on the board with 2:01 to go in the first. And we'll see. I'm assuming, well, I shouldn't assume anything. I was going to say assuming they're going to go for 2.
Well, they took a lot of time off the clock with that drive, too. About 6, 7 minutes there.
6.5 minutes. Started from their own 32. And they're going to line up to run, kick. What are we doing here? They got Ford in the backfield. They're going to line up for the 2. Johnson under his center. Looking to throw, rolling left. Quarterback keep. Going to put it up in the air.
And no good.
Throws it incomplete.
Green Wave did a nice job of closing that. That looked like that was wide open. Some good speed by the Green Wave to close that down from on the defensive side of the ball there. And it really kept the quarterback moving, too, so he couldn't get his feet set. Inaccurate throw ends up in an incompletion.
My pen is already starting to freeze up on me. So I'll do my best to try to keep the score and the stats for us. But 2:01 left to go here in the first quarter. That's Kevin Whalen. I'm Sean Riley. We're happy to be here, and we want to thank Billy Davis for
doing what he does.
That's right.
And Brian McLean and Tim Wells are in the house.
Let's go, boys. Come on now.
So back deep is Kilmaine once again. Well, kind of how the first game started off, although it was
That's
a little
right.
bit more fireworks, kind of a little quicker, Sean. Going back and forth. Green Wave was unsuccessful on their first offensive series last time against Mashpee, but then they really opened it up the rest of the half.
All right, let's see what happens on the kickoff here. I'm assuming they're not going to go deep. Again, they'll probably keep it short. Gonzalez does the kicking honors. Got a pretty good leg when he wants to kick it deep. They go line drive, kick going, I think that's Klein's way, at the 25. Klein looking for a hole, and is going to be stood up at about the 35. About a 10-yard run back. So the Green Wave offense will come back onto the field with the ball marked. It is right at the 35. Yep, they put it down there. And Jack McGuire, the senior quarterback, joins the huddle after getting the play call selection from the sidelines.
We'll see what the Green Wave does. And you think, obviously, they want to try to establish that run, Sean. They might have to go to the pass just to, as you get down by a touchdown. Still, obviously, plenty of time in the game, but see what they have to do here. But
Jack in a shotgun, running backs on each side, looking for the quick throw.
He's got it.
Quick out pass. Oh, it just wobbled and falls incomplete. Hit him right in the breadbasket. Be 2nd down.
Well, that was, that's unfortunate, but that play was there, and it was there all last time too, Sean. They get that little hook, and I think it's great important to get like McGuire in a rhythm, get the kids in a rhythm, get them some confidence.
That's right. 2nd down and 10 for Abington. Under 2 minutes to go here in the first quarter. 6-0 Mashpee lead. Jack puts Kilmaine in motion. Fakes to Kilmaine. He's looking to throw. Steps up, a little pressure. Now he's going to be taken down. Really couldn't have it. Didn't have any time to set his feet and go on that one. Decent coverage downfield.
You gotta block him. You gotta give him time. Good pressure there.
Loss of 1. 3rd and long 11 now for Abington. Mashpee trying to apply early pressure here. I like Abington kind of going in the air here. I think they can be successful from the air.
They were very, very successful last time against them, Sean. They were successful deep, successful too in the kind of the short game.
So 3rd down for the Green Wave. Let's see what they pull out here.
And if you look at the defense, the way their defense is set up, Sean, they're really kind of selling out to the run the whole time. So
yeah.
I think you really have to look at passing against them and try to loosen them up that way.
We got 2 safeties back now for the Falcons. There goes Klein in motion. Jack rolling right. Throws, puts it up, and it's going to be, in and out of the hands of the intended receiver. I'm not sure. I just can't explain
Rogers,
that one.
yeah.
It was good throw, but it's going to be incomplete. Be fourth down at the 34. So the Greenway punt team will have to come out. Defense is going to have to come up with a stop here. We can't get down by 2 touchdowns early in the game against this strong Falcon team. And again, Ford standing back deep in about his own 40. Line drive kick is going to be bouncing right down the middle of the field with no return.
To their 34. 33 maybe.
Yep. So
Green Wave need a stop here, Sean.
34 seconds on the clock here.
First period. Green Wave down 6-0.
And the D comes out on the field. Need a big play. I mean, I know it's still early, but want to get the Green Wave fans and the sidelines behind them.
Well, you don't want to get into a situation where every series or every possession becomes a necessity. So you want to be able to play with loose. And I think the Green Wave, obviously, you have to get a big stop here, you get a score, you're right back in the ball game. So hopefully you can get a big.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10 for the Falcons. The I backfield again. Devon Ford, the deep man. Jake Johnson pitches to Ford. Ford looking to throw. He's got a man down the middle.
Uh-oh.
It's Gonzalez back deep, and he falls
Can't find it.
incomplete.
He couldn't find the ball.
He was behind the man. Pretty good ball thrown by Ford.
It was. I think if he adjusted to it a lot earlier, he would have been able to pick that up. But it was like he couldn't find it.
Yeah, he threw that about 40 yards. But it falls incomplete, and usually Gonzalez is one of their go-to guys.
It was like me playing golf, Sean. Couldn't find the ball.
So 2nd and 10.
But there's a situation we're talking about with Treveri, Sean. He's been running the ball pretty effectively, and it's like you take that on 1st down. Now you put yourself into a 2nd down situation. I could see maybe if you're over the 50, you do that, but.
Well, to his credit, though, if he had connected and scored, really sets Abington back deep early in the game.
Absolutely.
Here we go now with the I backfield again for the deep man. Man coming to motion right at you. They pitch to Ford. A low pitch. Ford trying to get around the corner.
Got some speed.
And he's going to be taken down at about the 50-yard line. Be enough for the first.
Well, as a defender, you can't go for that inside juke. You got to keep maintaining that outside presence, just so he can't get on the outside. Once he goes for that inside juke, if he goes inside, you're going to have help coming inside.
Right, you got to play team defense.
So you make your coverage, you keep him outside.
Clock is rolling with 6 seconds left here in the quarter.
Into the first quarter.
With the ball marked at the 50. So Mashpee will start with the ball. Just going to reverse direction, but still be on the 50-yard line with a 6-0 lead. Again, I want to thank all the parents and fans who made this trip down here. It's a great showing from the Greenway faithful. All down here bundled up, and Kevin, I think we're just counting our blessings that there is really no wind right now, maybe a gentle breeze. But they were predicting it could have been 30-40 mile per hour winds.
We've seen colder days, though.
Yes, it's true.
I remember the Archbishop Williams game. There was the Massachusetts Ice Bowl, that game against that. She's back in the playoffs of 02. That was definitely a much colder game.
The Memorial Field was frozen solid, and the Green Wave whooped them that night. I remember that well.
40-something to
50. I think it was 52 to 6 or something. Yeah.
It was a great game, great season for the Green Wave. Hopefully we can have great memories of tonight as well. 6-0 with starting the 2nd quarter here.
Getting a little shot there. Justin Shanahan, who's joined us down here. He is on the field with a video camera. Justin works for Abington Cam.
Great
and
job.
If you pan left, Billy, there is Bill Marquardt, who does all the still photography for Green Wave Sports. Does a great job. You see some of those tweets coming out. A lot of those photos are from Bill Marquardt, and then some of them are dressed up very nicely from parent Brian Magararu. I want to thank all of those guys for what they do to promote Green Wave Sports. Not just the football team, but all the other teams. All right, here we go. 1st and 10, going right to left now, the I backfield. Wideouts to each side for Johnson. Johnson gives the right side to Ford. Ford gets in the secondary. He breaks free. He's going down the far sideline, and then taken down at about the 25.
It's Klein with the tackle there down at the 20 probably 23. Oh, they're moving it back now. You're right, Sean, 25.
All right, then.
I know.
But
the ref should have on this side. Just should have listened to you.
25-yard pickup there by Devon Ford. You can see his speed. Got to get to him early.
Once he gets outside there, you could see him pop it out. I was a little nervous that he was going to be gone, but Green Wave was able to get over there, some of the defensive backs.
He lines up deep in the eye once again. Jake Johnson, senior quarterback, under center. Gives right side, right up the middle. Ford cuts back, and he's going to be taken down at the 4 or 5 yard line. So that's a 20-yard pickup for Ford.
Wow.
Big holes there at the line of scrimmage, and that's what they're known for, is their big linemen up front.
Devon Ford is 6 foot. It says 180. I think the both might be a little generous.
Yes. So first to goal at the 5 yard line. Johnson talking to Coach Treveri on the sideline. .25 to go here in the second quarter. 6-0 Mashpee lead. This is their second possession. They send wideouts to each side. Barrows to the far side, and that is Kurgo to the near side. Johnson gives to Ford. Ford up the middle of right tackle, and he's in for the 5 yard touchdown. So they answer the bell quickly.
I'll tell you, he's got 3 or 4 yards when he hits the line of scrimmage, Sean. If you don't stop him before the line of scrimmage, he's already got positive yardage. He just has such a momentum, such speed, such quickness to the hole.
So 12-0 lead, going for awaiting the point after conversion, which I was going to say once again, I'm sure they're going to go for 2 now.
Very similar to the last game here. I mean, the pace of the game is a little bit slower, but.
Well, that last possession, Abington had 2 drop passes that either one of them connects. We've been moving downfield here, so it's just got to come. So they line up for the 2-point conversion, 1 man out wide right. Ford lined up again behind Cruzo in the eye. They give to Ford, right side, looking for a hole.
He's in.
And he is in for the 2. So that's going to make it a 14-0 lead here with 10:06 to go here in the second quarter. And Mashpee will be kicking off once again, but this time right to left.
Well, Green Wave definitely needs a spark, Sean, and it's 14-0 with just 10 minutes to go.
The 68-yard drive, and then that was a 67-yard drive. And again, most of it on the backs of Devon Ford.
Right, and it's this one was a lot quicker than the last one. The first one was.
And we had the 25-yard pickup from the 50, and then a 20-yard pickup right after that. It's a couple of big chunks of yardage picking up quickly. See if the Green Wave can return the favor here.
Kilmaine back deep for the Green Wave. Up is Retzkos, number 26, is up the up mitten, and Klein on the other side, the near side here.
Okay, he spells it R-E-T-Z-O-S, so it's Retzos.
Retzos.
Okay.
All right,
All right.
Got to work on my Greek names. I'll
You can just call him Costa, okay?
Costa. I'll work on that in the offseason, Sean. How's that?
We can only ask for that. All right. Here come the Falcons to kick off.
Offsides.
Going to be caught by Leary right up the middle at the 30.
Really effective right up the middle.
Right up the 47-yard line.
Blow the whistle. Jeez. It's going backwards. Some other people expressing the same concern that I had.
Yeah, player safety there.
I know. I mean, even on that play that they ended up getting 13 yards, I think at some point, that's when bad things happen.
Right. So the ball marked now at the Abington 47-yard line. Good return. And the Green Wave offense, see if their luck and fortunes will change. We're going the other way now on the field. Porter out to the line of scrimmage.
Nice return, though, by Leary, giving him great field position, Sean, at the 47. Just really heads up, just going straight ahead, right up against the grain. Got a little bit of a seam there. Good job by Leary.
Green Wave flooding it to the left side. They fake it now, looking for the slant pattern. Schmidt gets the
first down.
First down right there at the 40-yard line.
There we go.
Good slant pattern. Schmidt came right down.
Great play action, kind of, on the toss sweep going over to Kilmaine. Comes back, just pops around. Schmidt kind of doing the slant right off the middle. Great job. Nice pass by McGuire.
Jack put it right between the 1 and the 1 on the jersey. Got him right in stride. They had 3 receivers on the far side, so they had single coverage over here on the near side, and Schmidt hauled that one in.
We got the sophomores there. You got Klein and you've got Schmidt, number 11 and number 4 for the Green Wave out there.
Kilmaine out wide now to the far side. I backfield. Looking to throw. Pump fakes. Going for the corner. Going down deep. You got Schmidt down deep. And it is, just knocked away at the 10-yard line. Little chair pattern.
I think if he threw the ball a little bit longer, Ford, he kind of threw it back into the path that Ford was coming.
Good help there by Devon Ford from the safety position coming over and preventing a sure touchdown.
McGuire had good presence too there. He had somebody like coming over the top there. If he waited another half a second, that would have been gone. He would have been tackled, or the ball would have been tipped.
Second down, I'm just watching some of the secondary and the Falcons kind of talking to each other. I think they're kind of like yelling at each other. Get better coverage here. Can't believe. So backfield. I'll stop that thought. In motion goes Kilmaine. Give right up the middle and a flag after the snap. I'm not sure what that was.
Well, Green Wave's definitely probably in 4 down territory. This is the first flag. It looks like it's going to go against the Green Wave. I don't know. It must be motion or something, but
I'm not sure. It's just say illegal shift against the Green Wave. Are there 2 men moving? I didn't see what the
say illegal shift. I didn't see anything shifting.
Well, Kilmaine was in motion. Unless it's saying that he turned up field before the snap.
But the guy that was over the ball threw the flag. It wasn't the guy on the end zone. So
like the back judge threw that.
Yeah.
And the linebacker crew there.
Yeah.
Well, whatever it is, it's 2nd and 5. Sorry, 2nd and 15 at the 45 of Abington.
So,
all right, McGuire returns to the huddle. Just under 9 minutes to go here in the first half. Mashpee is capitalizing their first 2 possessions.
Well, you know, the thing is, Sean, we all know McGuire, if he can get a little time, you know, he can definitely get the ball to where it needs to go to. So hopefully they can give him the time tonight in this series.
A pitch. Right side, Kilmaine. Kilmaine turning upfield. Kilmaine turns it up and gets very close to the first down as he crosses over to 35. Some pretty good blocking. See, they can move this ball. They can get this done, Kevin.
Yeah, he
Third
can.
down.
It's like that was run to the short side too. Kilmaine did a nice burst there. I know I think the spot there was a bad yard or 2 there. I think he got up a little bit high further.
3rd and about 3 for the Green Wave, long 3. They got to get that ball down to what, the 30 about, right?
About the 30-yard line, correct. So they're about 3 yards away. And they got 2 downs to do it here, so hopefully they can do it on this one so we all can breathe a little easier.
Kelleher in the backfield behind Jack McGuire, the 2 seniors, 2 of the captains. Jack calling out the D. And it's going to be, fumble, and then Kilmaine jumps on it. Going to be a loss of 1 or 2 on the play, bring up 4th. That's a tough break for the Green Wave.
Yep, that's a huge 3-yard loss. You got to get down to the 30, as you said, Sean. It's at the 36. So it also puts them in a passing situation, kind of take away the element of surprise whether you're going to do passing or running here.
4th and 6 now. The ball at the 36. 7:53 to go and rolling here in the first half. See if they go to the air, Kev. Ball's on the right hash mark right at you.
Sean. I think you got to go to the air.
Rogers on the far side. Good single coverage with Kurgo. 2 men in the backfield with a wing on the right. McGuire gives to Leary, trying to sweep left, got some blocking. Leary turns it upfield.
He's no good. Yeah,
and
he's going to be just short, I think.
I think you're right.
Well,
let's see. Where is the ball?
It's about the 31.
Yeah, they're moving it back. Just missed it by about a yard there.
So that was the yard the guy missed before, Sean.
So it'll be a turnover and downs with 7:32 to go.
And that's the thing, you know, you got at this point you got to take advantage of every down,
that's right.
Every down, and missing that, that little fumble and just going back on a negative play of 3 yards really came back to bite the Green Wave there. They were moving the chains, doing a good job of mixing it up.
And I like that play.
Yep, it was a nice play, Leary.
So the ball at the 32.
Leary runs hard.
He does. 1st and 10. Backfield once again. See that a lot from Mashpee. They give to Ford.
Nothing
right
doing
side
there.
gets
Nice
hit.
job by the Green Wave there. That's Porter, number 52, coming in filling the hole big time there.
2-yard pickup, which we're content with. 2nd and 8 now for the Falcons. I thank the Green Wave cheerleaders for making the effort to get down here also and bundling up to show their support for the town and the school.
Got to get the winter gear out for the first time this year.
Yeah. I want to congratulate them in their first place finish in the recent cheerleading competitions. Again, the I backfield. Wideouts to each side this time for Johnson. They pitch, trying to get around the near side. Flag thrown.
There's a hold on Kelleher.
Hits the ball.
Again, Sean, though, the same thing. He deked inside in the play, but that's what actually drew the flag. He's going to deke inside, and when he's going to bounce it outside every single time. You've got to maintain that outside, that outside discipline there, and make sure that he's going to cut it back in, force him in, and you're going to have help there. And if he comes out to you, then he comes out to you.
That's going to move him back. See if the Green Wave can take advantage of this negative yardage here.
And that's if Ford had just gone outside, Sean, like he did without the deke, there wouldn't have been a hold, because what would have happened was he would have would cause, if there was the fake when then Kelleher tried to go in, the player actually had him, and it became obvious that he was being held.
Ball now on the 24-yard line.
So 2nd and 20, or 18 or thereabouts.
Yep, about 18. Again, the wideouts to each side. Johnson's under his center. A draw to Ford, breaks it through a tackle, and gets away from another man now trying to cut it back. Still on his feet, and then taken down as he gets up to about the 35, 36. Some of the Abington fans are asking for another flag. 3rd now and about 5. Big play for the Green Wave defense here if they can stop him. Coming down the 6-minute mark.
That's a big play, obviously, Sean.
Yeah.
3rd and 6 here. So Green Wave got to come up with a big defensive stop, puts him probably in a punting situation, get the ball back.
So do they stick with Ford, or they go to the air here?
Well, the other thing is too, it's like 5:45 remaining in the first half here, Sean. So you got to get the ball back and try to punch one in before halftime.
One man out wide to the far side. They get Ford.
I'd give it to Ford. Feed Ford. Feed Ford.
They feed Ford to the right side. Ford's gonna get the first. He's taken down at about the 45-yard line. They're going to move the chains, keep possession of the ball.
You got to put somebody. You just got to key on him, and just whatever hole he hits, you got to go and throw him in there. I think someone like Kelleher might be the person to do that. I mean, they're just feeding the beast right now, so they're not doing anything else until they do something else.
And he does fight for those extra yards, but when he gets into those, when he's got in the grasp of someone, you got to start grabbing for the ball.
Yeah, he's going to have over 100 yards already. Gosh, he's
we had
close to it. He had
45 yards, in 2 plays.
He's just had another 20.
All right, again, they go wide out each side with Devon in the backfield, back of the eye. They're looking to throw. Johnson looking down the left side, puts it up in the air, and it's going to be completed at the 30, breaks away. And Kurgo's going to go in for a 55-yard touchdown pass. Tough break for Abington and big play for the Falcons. Abington stands are quiet right now, but they're looking and hoping for the tide to turn.
Well, it's a tough play. Schmidt's out on an island all by himself, and that's what they did. They isolated him over on this left side. It's just a tough play when you're on one-on-one. He just, missed the tackle there, and he's off to the races.
4:36 on the clock. Looking for the point after conversion attempt here. Still have faith in the Green Wave. They have the abilities to get back into this game pretty quickly. They're going to try to spread it out the offense here once again with 2 wideouts to the far side, 1 near side. Ford is on the far side in the slot. Kuzo in the backfield.
He's looking
to throw.
He's got
puts up in the corner. And it is no good, out of bounds or incomplete, one or the other.
Good recovery by Klein, number 4 there for the Green Wave. He actually did almost like the Julie Elliman route there, where he kind of comes inside and then just runs outside and jets out. And Klein had good speed and kind of was able to get his hand up and look back for the ball.
4:35 on the clock. Mashpee to kick off.
Let's see if we can get a big return. I mean, the Green Wave had good field position last time, and see if they can do something with it here.
You know, it's just a little mistakes. You know, that second drive we had the 2 drop passes. The third drive we had the fumble on the
backfield.
exchange.
Exactly,
Yeah.
And those are the things we were talking about, Sean. You really have to play a clean game when when you're playing a good team.
So here we go. 4:36. We got Kilmaine back deep in the middle.
Klein and Costa. I'm going to struggle with that for like 3 more years, so don't worry. Get used to it.
And Leary right in the middle of the field. Line drive going right. Kilmaine at the 18. Kilmaine looking for a hole up the middle.
Got some speed. Go,
Kilmaine
go, go,
breaks
go.
it up. Kilmaine get close to midfield, gets up to about the 47-yard line. Good return.
Yeah, that was a good return. He just one more block, Sean. He would have had it. He again, he's got some speed too, and when he sees that, you see that acceleration. Get him into an open field and get him on a one-on-one situation.
They put it at the 45. He was up at the 47 and pushed backward. Well, Abington at their own 45. 4:27 on the clock.
We really need to get this score without stating the obvious here.
All right, Jack McGuire and company in the huddle in their white away shirts. Playing the defending champions, Mashpee Falcons.
Got plenty of time. You got your timeouts. You got 4:27. Just want to make sure that you execute and go right down the field.
Kilmaine, left side. Kilmaine hits the hole quickly, but no real gain, about a 1 maybe.
Yard and a half.
Green Wave Cheerleaders trying to get these fans into it, and the fans are, they're shouting encouragement from the side here.
We do. I mean, it's, like you said earlier in the game, we've got a great contingent down here, though, for the game.
Yeah, it's Mays. Great job. Second down now, 9 for Abington. Looks like Kelleher in the backfield. Put Leary in motion. They fake it. Looking to throws. Jack going down the middle of the field. A little collision down the middle as Kilmaine and Ford were battling for the ball. Mark's got to just keep going straight.
Kilmaine couldn't get loose. Couldn't get loose. He was kind of trying to turn into the ball, and Ford had good position on him and just basically didn't make any attempt.
That's where you miss an Ethan Curtin there on that play, that type of play.
Absolutely.
Where he was dangerous going downfield in that post pattern. So now 3rd and a long 9 for the Abington offense here. 3:41 to go in the first half. They got to get it over the Mashpee 45 for the first down.
Well, they had that, play earlier, like, where they just did the quick down and out button hook there, Sean. Maybe something like that would be a good play right now. I like that other play where they screened across the middle and cleared out the other side last week.
Klein in motion, rolling right. Looking for Klein, who's well covered, and it's completion.
What a play. Who caught that ball?
Was that Schmidt?
Nope, it's
no, Rogers. Rogers with a great diving grab at the 42-yard line, gets the first down. A little life in Abington. They get right up on the ball here.
I can't believe it. 2 receivers are kind of in the same spot there.
Well, they had Klein on a short out, but he was well covered, so he turned it up. But then you had Rogers coming in right behind him on a slightly deeper pattern. 1st and 10 for Abington. McGuire with some pressure, steps up, throws it out, and falls incomplete.
Lucky the Greenway didn't get a holding penalty there, Sean. Looked like a little bit of rodeo was going on there.
Well, McGuire was getting pinched from both sides there. He stepped up nicely in the pocket to buy just a little extra time and then really threw it away. Made sure no one could get it. 2nd down, stops the clock at 3:08. 3:09.
3:09, yeah. So, well, the thing is, too, now you can go back to the run, too. You got plenty of time, so you can do.
Ball's at the 42.
Everything in your playbook you can use right now. You got plenty of time. You can be patient. You just can see what's going to work.
Just that one extra block gets them in free. 2nd and 10. Garrett Porter at center wearing number 52. Teammates to his left and right. Shotgun for McGuire. Got receivers to his right. Now puts Klein going left.
Oh,
it's a backwards.
It's not a lateral. It wasn't a lateral. That was a
flag down. Well, what are they calling that? It was a backwards pass, so he had to pick it up. And a flag thrown, I think he's going to say it was unsportsmanlike there.
Right. I don't know if someone's down there for the tying the shoe.
Just tying. So the
And sportsmanlike penalty, that gives him a first down.
Mashpee doesn't like the call. They're saying that they hadn't blown the whistle yet, and he's saying, illegal type of tackle. I mean, it was kind of a questionable call there, but we'll take it. Thank you.
I don't know exactly what the call was.
I'm only assuming. I mean, unless he had his face mask or his horse collar tackle, I'm not sure. We're kind of screened by the team here. Maybe it was shown better on Billy's view, but that'll make it a first down for the Green Wave. Let's see if they can take advantage of that break there with the ball at the 34-yard line. 2:52 and rolling here in the second quarter. 20-0 Mashpee lead. They get two wideouts to each side. Jack in the shotgun. Now they loaded up three on the near side. They show him blitz. They set up a screen. They connect to Kilmaine. Kilmaine, slips down as he gets just past the original line of scrimmage. Did he slip or was he hit?
I think it was more of a slip. I don't think he really got hit there.
They set up the screen well. They had the three blockers out there. They let the linemen come in, and Jack that's where one of the advantages of having a 6'3", 6'4" quarterback.
Absolutely. That's the thing. I mean, he can throw over a lot of offensive lines. Defensive lines, just by his height. And, so he can do like the three-step drop and throw those slants.
Second and about 11 now for Abington. The shotgun again for Jack in the Green Wave. Wire rolling, looking downfield, going to the corner in the end zone.
He's got him.
Looking for him.
Touchdown!
Green Wave!
Kyle Rogers with a big catch.
A 34-yard touchdown pass. Watch McGuire's eyes. He saw that. Kyle just did not slow down, and Jack did a beautiful job of putting the arc of that ball where it came right down into the hands of his intended receiver. So the Green Wave do take advantage of that big play, the big call.
Nice throw. I mean, what a throw. I mean, on the run, too. That ball was a good, 35 yards in the air. So nice throw by McGuire. Great catch by Rogers.
55-yard drive for Abington. They're on the board here. Going to go for the kick.
Landers. Cashman with the hold.
Oh, good job by Cashman.
Absolutely. That was a
Snap
great
was
job
a little
by
bit
Cashman.
behind him.
A little bit to the right there. He was able to pick it like a first baseman, Sean.
That's right.
He was able to pick that up and place it. No drama there. So good job. Green Wave get on the board, 27.
Wow,
so
the crowd is coming alive here. That's what they needed. They just wanted to break the ice there. Punching back against the Falcons here. See if we're going to now. Coach Treveri's on the far side of the field talking to the referee. I'm sure trying to demand an explanation, but it's already in the history books here. We might as well move forward.
I'm over it, Sean.
That's good, Kev.
Green Wave, the big thing for the Green Wave now, Sean, obviously Mashpee gets the ball in the second half, so you got to stop it here. You make sure that they don't go in and score. So,
and if I'm Abington, I don't do an onside kick now. It's too early. You don't want to give them good field position with a short field with a little time. Kick it down there. Have the defense kind of hold them. Let the clock roll out. 20-7 here in the second.
Kurgo and Ford back deep for them. I would try to kick it away. I'd squib it though, Sean.
Yeah.
I'd squib it away. You want to keep it away from Ford as much as possible.
Ford's in the near side near us. Oh, as they do go a little bit of pooch kick, and it's going to be caught at the 45. So Mashpee will take over with 1:43 on the clock.
Well, they can fair catch that ball. So,
yes.
I mean, that's one of the things I would definitely, teach my kids on those things is you can fair catch it.
Of course, some of those up guys don't get the ball a lot, so they want to try to get a chance of running it back. Larry's really good at doing that.
Larry is. I mean, he's done a great job on special teams. I mean, I don't know how many returns he's had, but it's got to be a good, one a game at least. And
now let's see if Treveri goes to the air here and tries to, shock the Green Wave after they scored here.
1:43. I think they have three timeouts, maybe three timeouts.
I think they get three anyhow. They give right side to Ford. Ford going to be taken down. Pick up a 2 maybe. Second down and 8.
I wouldn't burn.
Oh, big 63 lost his helmet, so he's got to go out for a play here. It's Ben Bonenberger, unless they burn a timeout.
I don't think they can even.
Which they did.
No, I don't think, Sean. I think they have to go out even if they have a play.
No, I think
in college you have to miss a play.
Or call a timeout.
Okay.
And that's what they did. They called a timeout, and now here comes 63 coming in, which they probably want to do it anyhow. just to stop the
Well,
clock
I
at
know
128.
in college, actually, you can't come in even if you call a timeout.
I'm not sure if that's true, Kev. We're going to have to call Dennis Donovan and get a
I'm
ruling.
pretty sure, because there was a kid that lost his red shirt because of that.
Ooh.
Not that anybody knows at home what that all means.
So the ball's at the 47 of Mashpee. It'll be 2nd and 8 with 1:28 to go. 20-7 the Mashpee lead. Green Wave get on the board with the big touchdown pass from McGuire to Rogers.
So importantly, though, he did call a timeout, so that only gives him 2 timeouts left.
You know what's huge is Rogers ran a great route, and that's important for the quarterback to know that you're going where you're supposed to be going, so I know where to lead you.
Green Wave's offsides. Yeah.
Shotgun, looking to throw, goes a quick, oh, it's dropped. Falls incomplete. That's, tide kind of turning here, Kev. Sensing it.
Yeah, that was Barrows, number 10. Kind of looked like he was turning before he actually got the ball.
I didn't see a hook and pitch being set up there, but they might be trying to establish that now to run it off later.
Turnaround is fair play. Of course, the Green Wave in, 08 there, famously with Dion and LaPointe.
Kevin, you have a mind like a trap. Unbelievable.
Dion and LaPointe ran that play right before the half.
Right before the half. Put him up for a touchdown. Went on to win the game.
Estimated to be 7,000 or 8,000 people at Memorial Field that night.
Yeah. Fox 25 game of the week. All right, third and a long 8. Green Wave D need to hold here.
They could get the ball back here, Sean.
That's right. Wide outs to each side.
Stop the ball. Stop
Shotgun with Ford standing next to Johnson. They're loading up the right side now as they go motion right. It's a keep. Oh, no, it's a shovel pitch. It's incomplete. Bring up 4th down now.
Wow. That's a pretty dangerous
shovel pass.
There, though. I mean, it's one thing when you do the shovel pass when you kind of get the guys on a push and they're coming in, but they almost hesitated for a second or two where the Green Wave was actually had a little bit of penetration from the pass rush.
So this is interesting. If I'm Mashpee,
you got to punt the ball.
You would think, and they are going to line up to punt. Okay. Gonzalez will be standing back at about his own 35. 1:20 on the clock here. Green Wave sends back Klein and who's that? Leary, it looks like. Oh, high snap, but Gonzalez is 6'2". Ball's spinning, going to bounce, and there's going to be no return with the ball at the 31-yard line.
I thought that ball was almost bouncing backwards there, and one of the Green Wave ball players was right there, but Green Wave has decent field position at the 30-yard line with 1:12 to go. I think they have, 4 timeouts? So plenty of time to do some damage here. Get right back in this ball game.
All right. Green Wave is 69 yards away from pay dirt.
I think, obviously, Sean, the Mashpee, if they do have a weakness, it seems to be their pass defense. So I think you'd try to do a lot of underneath stuff, Sean, sideline stuff, get the ball out of downs, stop the clock.
Shotgun formation for McGuire. McGuire rolling. He does a shovel pass to Leary. Leary gets a couple of yards, very hard running for Leary. Gets hit, spins away. They call it timeout. Stop the clock.
105.
105.
I thought McGuire was going to do the option. That's kind of a double option, I think. You can pitch it to the inside, shovel pass to the inside, or you can pitch it back on the option.
Interesting they run into the short side of the field, too.
I know.
Sometimes it always seems like you'd want to go to the far side because there's more room to run, but sometimes that's not where the defense is. If you go short side, is theoretically one less guy.
I wonder if they're running that to set that up again.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe at a later time where they do actually do the option.
2nd and about 6 now for Abington. They send 2 wideouts to each side. Shotgun formation. Kelleher the blocking back. A little quick out.
He's got it out of
bounds.
Gets
the first down and gets out of bounds.
That's a nice play by Landers, number 82. Good awareness there. So you pick up a couple extra yards, but then make sure your forward progress doesn't get stopped and you get out of bounds. Don't have to burn a timeout. You got a full minute left here, 59.3 seconds to go.
Senior to senior there. Ball at the Abington 45 with the first set of downs.
I don't want to jinx it, but the line seems to be giving McGuire sufficient enough time, too, in this, ever since the first quarter. Seems like the line's been doing a great job of protecting McGuire.
Klein and Schmidt on the far side of the field. 2 receivers on the near side. McGuire rolling. Throws it out of bounds. Stops the clock. 53 seconds. 2nd down. Let's see what they call here.
Generally speaking, your quarterback, if they're lefty, they're going to be rolling left. If they're righty, they're going to be rolling right. And I think, obviously that's why they're going to be coming to our side. So a lot of times, if they were coming the other way, then you go into the other side because obviously you can't throw across your body too effectively.
You can't.
I can't. Not too many people can.
Shotgun again from McGuire.
I can't throw it with my body going.
Falcons trying to show a corner blitz from the far side. And they are blitzing, 2 blitzes, and it's a handoff to Keller up the middle. And he gets it up over the midfield. Called timeout at the 49. Actually, it ended up being a good play. They had a linebacker blitz and a corner blitz coming at the same time, and Kelleher ran right by both of them. We'll bring up 3rd and about 4 for Abington after this timeout with 47.8 seconds left, 40.9. They're missing a couple of bulbs on the scoreboard, so.
But that's a good thing too, Sean. I mean, if they're blitzing, that means they're not getting pressure from the, just the down linemen like they were earlier. So that means your line's doing a nice, effective job there. Good job of McGuire reading that, or them reading that and getting that handoff.
Also by the Abington coaches anticipating that, the Falcons might be turning on the blitz. Whew, do not adjust your sets at home. It is still a little chilly here, but as we mentioned, the breeze is not here. Well, I shouldn't say that. There is a breeze, but it's not a wind that we were really fearing down here. We've had a couple of very cold days down here in Mashpee. We had a very nice night the first time we were here.
It was.
I think it was right before Halloween, if I recall.
Just a few weeks ago.
All right, get it off of us. Put it on the stars of the game here, the guys out there in the field. So it's 3rd and 4 for Abington at the Mashpee 49-yard line. They just burned 2 more timeouts, so they probably got 1, maybe 2 left.
2 left. I think they have 2.
Come on, let's go, Abington.
Again, I apologize for my sniffles.
So it's 3rd and 4.
Again, a similar formation. Looking to throw, quick out pattern.
He's got it. Yep, first down.
Gets the first down.
Rogers.
Nice job by Rogers diving for the first down.
It's good to see coming right back to Rogers again after the big touchdown play.
Landers did a little curl inside. Looked like he was open too. Went to Rogers. Make sure they stop the clock by getting out of bounds. Smart play.
New set of downs, and the good news is, Sean, you don't have to worry about kicking the ball back or anything at that point. At this point, with that good set of downs, you got 4 plays. Should be able to.
Ball's at the 43 now. Clock is rolling. 37 seconds. Same formation for Abington. 4 rushing. They're going to throw, going deep, puts it up, and it's going incomplete. Well, it'll stop the clock. I'm not really sure what that play was.
Well, one of the things
that route.
One of the things too, Sean, you see there, they really are defending the outside of the field, the Mashpee is. So I think if we throw over the middle a little bit, expecting, they were expecting Green Wave, I think, to throw more on the sidelines so they can get out of bounds.
Just looking, Coach Riley was talking to the head linesman on the near side. I'm not sure what he was trying to point out, but he wasn't happy about something that happened.
Kilmaine coming in for Kelleher.
25 seconds on the clock. 2nd and 10 here in the first half. Ball at the Mashpee 43. Here comes the Green Wave offense up to the line of scrimmage. Kilmaine now going to be in the backfield.
Klein is going to go out wide left.
Looking for man in motion. Here goes Rogers.
Movement by the Green Wave.
No time off the clock, but it'll take 5 yards off the line of scrimmage.
That play just seemed to be that they, as much as the lineman moved there, I think the timing was off because it took the player a while to go into motion there for the Green Wave.
And I think whatever that next sound was, the tackle moved on it. I think it was the snap. So the ball at the 48. That's right, just pads the stats and the long touchdown pass here.
Exactly.
Right, Billy?
25 seconds to go.
We're here at Mashpee High School for the Division 7 South Championship. The winner takes on the North champion, and the winner of that game goes to Gillette Stadium.
No, St. Mary's is playing who?
I have it in my pocket, but I'm too tired to look. Hold on. We'll look at halftime. Looking to throw. Little chair pattern going down the field. And it's a collision, but no call. The intended receiver was Landers. was in double coverage. He'd gone by one guy. Looking for the chair pad, and once again, the clock stops at 19 seconds. Third down for Abington.
Now, Taveri over there is like screaming about something. Looks like he's trading pork bellies down in the commodities market or something, Sean. I don't know what the hell
I was
he's
going to
doing.
say for you viewers at home, sometimes when we're quiet, it's not that we don't have anything to say, is that we're trying to listen to what's going on out there in the field so we can pass it on here. Schmidt's going to line up wide to the far side. He's got man-to-man coverage. 2 men on the near side, actually 3 men on the near side for McGuire. McGuire looking to throw, puts it up. Looking at the chair pad to Schmidt. The hook and play. Oh, they pitch it again. Going down the sidelines to kill that. And it's going to go. A 48-yard double hook and pitch for the Green Wave.
Holy cow!
Wow, shocker.
Wow!
Unbelievable. McGuire, who caught that first?
I don't know. I think it might have been Rogers or Schmidt.
And then it was to Schmidt, and then it was
to Kilmaine.
Woo!
What a play!
Unbelievable
That's
play.
going to be on somebody's highlight somewhere, Sean. Oh, my goodness.
Have never seen that before.
Woo!
So the Green Wave line up with a kick. And the fans are alive.
Oh, movement by the Green Wave. It's good, but
Movement by Mashpee, too, but it is going to be called against the Green Wave. So we're going to find out who caught the pass. Who caught the pass?
the first one. Rogers? Kyle, Rogers.
Rogers?
Rogers to Schmidt to
Rogers.
Kilmaine. What a
McGuire
play.
to Rogers to Schmidt to Kilmaine.
God, it's
For those of you who are scoring at home, touchdown is given to Kilmaine. He's a league leader and the team leader, but that was a team effort.
Offsides,
Oh,
it's
there's movement on
offsides.
them. But
It's
put it
good.
through.
It's good. It's good. They're going to take that. They're not going to take points off the board
That's right.
because we'll just give them 5 yards back. And
Wow.
so 2014, with even more importantly, 6.2 seconds left here, Sean.
And you would think the Green Wave just took the lead by 3 touchdowns with that play because the Green Wave fans, everyone, oh, what a play. What a play. I mean,
they just did it. They
practiced
did it to Severi again. They did it to him again. Woo! They were actually like playing back, waiting for that pitch, and then the second one came. It was like gone.
Wow.
The
That
triple
was
pass.
unbelievable.
Triple-
Hook and pitch and
the
pitch and
triple arrow.
pitch.
Mike,
The hook and pitch, right? Yeah.
well, Steve Burton or Channel 5, Mike Lynchy will be using that footage.
Wow, yeah,
What
we're
a
going to
play.
have to get Justin to download that one pretty quickly. Unreal. So the Green Wave will kick off. And there is life in Green Wave Nation. A lot of life.
And the wind is picking up here too now.
End over end kick. I mean, caught by Ford at the 30. Ford trying to go around the far side of the field.
Uh-oh.
Turn it up,
Get him,
and
get
then
him,
going to
get
get hit and taken down.
And that's
And that'll be the end of it.
First half.
What a
Green
first
Wave
half.
spotting them 20, Sean, but coming back strong with 14 points.
Wow.
What a game.
It is a great game again. This is what happened in the first game. It was a barn burner in the first half. Green Wave was slow again to get started, but man, if they come shooting out of the gates.
We gotta get that clip. We're gonna send that in the sports center.
Yeah, we're going to
We'll
get that clip.
That's gotta go tonight.
All right, we're going to take a break. I was going to say we're going to get one, but we really don't want it because of all the jumping around everyone's doing here. So we'll be back with more Green Wave football action here, the Division 7 South Championship, in just the blink of an eye. All right, we're ready for a second half action here in the Division 7 South Finals at Mashpee High School. The Abington Green Wave, the number 2 ranked team, against the Mashpee Falcons, the number 1 ranked team in the South Sectional Division.
Well,
11
Sean,
minutes on the scoreboard.
11 minutes on the scoreboard, 1,500 people in the stand, Sean, and a million butterflies as we await the start of this second half.
That's right. Oh, it's an onside kick by the Green Wave. Ball's on loose, and it's going to be, oh, it's still loose. And I think Mashpee might have got it.
I think Mashpee had it.
Let's see.
A lot of moving around in there.
Mashpee did get it. They're lucky. It was bounced back towards Abington. They're going to get it on the Abington 45.
Unfortunately for Abington, everybody was like kind of past it at that point.
So they get decent field position. But let's see if the Green Wave D can hold like they did the last time we played them.
Yeah, Sean, I would have liked just kicking the ball away.
Me too.
I mean, you have good momentum. Your defense is pumped. You stopped them before the second half, at the end of the first half there. Let's see what the Green Wave can do defensively here, though.
See if Mashpee changes their plan of attack here. They got one man in the backfield now with wideouts. They put forward in motion.
Right
They give up the middle to Cuzo. Cuzo, the big blocking back in front of him.
Game.
And he's going to get the first down with a good 15, 16-yard run.
That's how they started the very first play of the game.
Little trap right up the middle. And the ball now inside the 30-yard line at about the 28.
They do have some big boys up there, Sean, though.
Just take the legs. You know, the linemen are taught sometimes up front to go take them down. You know, even the tallest tree can get knocked down, Kev.
Exactly. You got to just take them low.
I backfield. Wide out to each side for Johnson. Johnson taking a look at Kurgo to left side. He's going to hand off to Ford. Ford gets hit at the line of scrimmage.
About a yard or so there. Maybe 2.
Yep. About 2 to get it up to about the 30. You know, where are we? What are they there, 25?
Good job by the Green Wave defense there, holding them in. Sean Landers coming in.
Breeze is picking up a little bit here, and it's getting a little bit colder.
I have to check. I mean, because all the different Landers, I'm like.
That's right. 20-14, Mashpee lead. This is the opening drive of the second half. Ford trying to keep his hands warm. Means he might be getting the ball here, and he does on the pitch going left. And he breaks a tackle. He's going to turn downfield. Ford putting the Jets on. Dives forward. Gets close to the end zone, but will be short.
Just about the 2-yard line. And that's what I don't like about giving a short field, Sean.
Yep, gets him down to about first and goal now at about the 2.
2 or 3?
Looks like the 2-yard line or so.
It's a shootout for the Green Wave again. Very similar to the first game.
Sure is. Again, wide outs to each side. Ford in the backfield behind Cuzo in the eye. Jake Johnson, the senior quarterback, wearing number 12. Johnson takes it up the middle himself. Gets stood up, turned around.
Touchdown.
Oh, the fire guy said touchdown. Yeah, all right, touchdown. Quick response there by Mashpee.
9:22.
They get 6 on the board, go for the point after here.
(26-14).
They're looking like they're going to kick here as the kicker, number 20, is trying to warm up the left leg. It's Kevin Childs.
So see what happens. They've done both. I think they tried kicking once, right? Or they've gone through 2 points.
They got to be going for 2 here if they're the length of that huddle. Yeah, they are.
Yeah, they went for 2 all the time. They haven't kicked yet.
They sweep. They're going to throw.
Pass.
Ford putting up in the air. And it is complete for the 2-point conversion to number 10, Barrows. So Ford gets the PAT pass.
28-14. That's a big 2 points there.
Everyone trying a little razzle-dazzle tonight here.
Well, you got to come right back at him. Of course, that's the second pass, though, for Ford tonight, right?
Right.
He passed incomplete on a long pass attempt earlier in the game.
28-14 now with 9:22 left to go. A lot of time left in this game.
Absolutely. You got to. Well, I think Green Wave offensively, they've shown that they've bounced back here. So hopefully they can keep that groove going, get another score here, and they can see what we can do defensively. Got plenty of time left, plenty of possessions left. Just got to stop them on the defensive side of the ball and take care of business offensively. Green Wave will be fine. Back deep is Kilmaine, number 28.
Line drive.
That's a rocket.
Gonna roll back inside.
Just kneel down. You gotta get it.
Nope, he waved it off. And I don't think in high school football you can run it out of the end zone.
You can't?
Yeah, they changed the rule.
Oh, did they? Okay. I didn't know that.
I know. Well, you don't see it very often.
You don't. I mean, I thought that you had to still take a knee.
So Abington will start at their own 20-yard line with 9:20 on the clock.
Smart play by Kilmaine, though, not trying to make something happen there. Pick it up at the 1 or the 2, and like put your defense back against the wall there. So, starting at the 20 is much better than starting at the 1 or the 2 there. So good job by the Green Wave there.
Jack McGuire having a good game for himself. Out to the huddle to start off the second half, the offense in the second half here. They said Landers out wide to the far side. One man in the backfield. In motion goes Kilmaine. They give to Kilmaine right side.
He's got some room. He's got some room there. Yeah, he's probably picked up a couple, 3 yards maybe.
A lot of extracurricular after the whistle there. Referee is talking to all players. Appreciate the extra effort. All right, second down for Abington.
Second about 7, a good pickup of 3.
Sean Riley, Kevin Whalen, and Billy Davis bringing you this Abington Green Wave football action as we've been doing for a number of years.
28-14 here in the third quarter with just under 9 minutes remaining.
Kurgo is going to cover Landers here on the near side. Shotgun for McGuire. McGuire looking for Landers on a quick button hook.
He's got the first down. That's it. Nice play. Good job by Landers, kind of having the awareness of knowing where the stakes are to get that first down. Exactly. That's what you want to see. Good rhythm.
Nice ball, too. Just nice and threw it nice and low, so only Landers get to it. Landers did a little button hook.
Well, the thing that's tough, too, Sean, from a defensive standpoint there, you're out there all on your own. And, if you kind of bite on that and then he goes by you, then it's certainly 6 points.
Which Green Wave have tried that, the little bump and run. And swooping right, cuts it back, picks up about a good 3 or 4 in the play there, maybe 3.
To the 34. And I like the little bit of balance here by the Green Wave.
2nd and 7 for Abington. Ball now at the 34.
So you had Mark Kilmaine, we have Matt Kilmaine, right? And then
Mason coming up.
Apparently they don't want to change any of the monogram sweaters or anything, Sean. They just want to be able to pass them down.
2 men in the backfield behind McGuire. Showing blitz from the linebackers. They're coming. Give over the left side.
Run. Here we go.
It's going to be a first down for the Green Wave.
The
quick
straight
hitter.
dive. Who's that?
Kilmaine, I believe, right?
Kilmaine, 28? Wow.
Yeah.
Shocked me running between the tackles there with Kilmaine. Usually
well, they looked like they were blitzing on the left side of the defense, and we ran it over the right side of the defense.
That's what you want to do, though. I mean, sometimes the quick hitters, when you just run right at them. And I remember like one game down here in Mashpee, Steve Gobranson was just right over the guard all night long.
Schmidt out wide to the near side.
We've had a lot of those kind of runners too. Like Melafronte was one of them.
Dive up the middle once again. Kelleher spins. Kelleher gets it up to about the 45.
Couldn't shake that loose there. He had the guy who had him by the ankle.
3-yard pickup.
Kelleher, as we all know, is probably one of the toughest kids on the team. Just a tough runner, tough player. Both sides of the ball.
King of the backfield out there for the Green Wave.
That's what you want to do, though. The Green Wave's got to be successful here. Make this a one-possession game, and then you just have to, just make sure your defense takes care of business.
In motion goes Kilmaine. They pitch to him the right side. Trying to get around the corner. Ball, it's over, man, but gets upended. It'll be a loss on the play. Is he all right?
That's a big loss. That's about 5 yards. I think he's all right.
Yep, going to move it back to about the 41.
It's going to make it 3rd and about 12.
We'll call it 11. Yeah, Mark looked like he got a little dinged on that one coming down, so he's taking himself out to walk it off.
So definitely a passing situation here for the Green Wave.
McGuire will be lining up in the shotgun. Slot left and slot right formation also. Now they put Klein in motion.
Offsides by free play.
Going downfield, he's got Schmidt, and it's going to be incomplete.
But that's a free play, offsides on Mashpee.
Was a flag? Oh, there is a flag. I didn't see the flag initially.
Offsides.
So it'll be a 5-yard penalty with 5.5 minutes to go here in the third.
Schmidt had a little distance there and good coverage. Ford covers a lot of area out there for them. Covers up a lot of mistakes, able to come across and break that play up. I thought he almost had it. He still almost had it. So it's going to be 3rd and about 7.
6.
6? It's 6. I don't know. It's like
it is. It's all right. You're doing well.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
You're doing well. Keep it up, Kev. You're doing well. You get better every game.
Wow.
5.5 minutes to go. 3rd and 6 for the Green Wave at the 46 of Abington.
Oh, by the way, Sean, I have those mittens for you that I knitted last week.
Oh, you heard that.
I didn't hear it. Someone told me.
McGuire under center. Looking to throw. Big rush, and he's going to be taken down for a sack. Gonzalez gets the first sack of the game, really. I'm not sure if they were setting up a screen or if he just blew by his man on that one, but that moves the Green Wave back into a punting situation.
Yeah. 4th and 20.
So punt team will come out at the 34. At the 34. Ford back deep at his 35. Good
nice
kick.
boot. That's a good boot.
Puts him back at the 31. Just picks it up off the turf. And he's
Ball loose!
Green Wave!
Green Wave ball!
Let me see
Green
that
Wave
again
ball!
at the
What a
30,
turnover!
25.
Huge play!
All righty.
Huge play. It all started with a big boot by number 9, Labossiere. Who got that ball? Was it 21?
I didn't see who grabbed it.
Was it Chris Tassone?
Yeah, I think it was Tassone. They're giving him the high fives coming off the field.
It must have been that haircut that he got yesterday at Lorena's shot.
Ball at the 20, right at the 25.
Wow, huge break there for the Green Wave.
4:38 on the clock.
It's better than a fake punt.
So the ball now at the 25 of Mashpee.
Big turnover. That's what you need here. Got to take advantage of it now, close it up.
Let's go, Green Wave. Kelleher in the backfield.
They still got a bunch of guys. Look at all the guys in the box there, Sean.
In motion goes Kilmaine right side. Oh, it's a counter play, and it's going to be taken down for a loss. Good defensive play there by.
It was a great defensive play. Stayed at home was number 52.
Took down Leary, who had no place to go. That was Terren Burton.
They had everybody going that way, and 52 stayed at home.
So it's a loss of 5 on the play. 2nd and 15 for Abington. It's good to see John Wells at halftime.
Johnny Wells is
graduate of Abington High School, former halfback, and also a former commentator for Abington High School football.
Just to enjoy my time when we did it for several years there with John. We did it, what, 3 years maybe? 3 or 4?
There are no records from way back then, I'm not sure.
It was junior, senior year, maybe one more after that.
All right, here comes Abington out to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down. Shotgun for Maguire. It's Klein goes in motion to the right. They have a blitz coming. It's a screen.
Kilmaine
with the ball, looking for some room. Kilmaine turns the corner. Kilmaine down the sideline.
Nice block.
Chips, and he gets it down outside, out of bounds at about the 15 or so.
He picks up the first down, or he's right there.
Yeah, he's right at the 15. He's inside the 15, it looks like.
Yeah, it's tough because the markers are off the guy.
Right, off the sideline.
That's right.
He's eyeballing it right now. I mean, first down for the Green Wave. Gotcha.
Yeah, first down there. So nice job of. Well, that's one of the things that's hard for a runner, though, Sean. Where they keep him 3 or 4 yards off the. You know, it's tough for the runner to know exactly where he has to get to, you know, in that situation.
Looks like the ball is at about the 16-yard line. 1st and 10. Kelleher in the backfield. Kelleher with the ball up the middle.
Hit.
Kelleher dives forward, picks up a good chunk of yards, gets it about the 13-yard line or so. Bring up 2nd down for the Green Wave with 3.5 minutes and rolling in the 3rd quarter. 28-14 Mashpee lead.
As the time ticks down, Sean, every possession is so important. That's why you got to close this out without, you know, without question here. You got plenty of, you got all your downs.
Landis goes out wide to the far side with Klein in the slot. Two men in the backfield behind McGuire under center. McGuire gives the Kilmaine left
right up the
side.
middle.
Kilmaine
Kilmaine
looking
up
for
the
room.
middle.
Kilmaine,
Kilmaine, does he get in? Does he get in?
Yes, he's in. Come on, let's see it. Oh, you got to tell me he's knee down on the 1, but it's a first and goal. First and goal for the Green Wave. Man,
He's
that
right
looked
on
like
the
he
line.
was in.
Right on the line. Right on the line.
Yep.
Wow, I think the red flag would have been coming out, Sean, on that. Challenging the ruling, but they are like right at. They got first and goal from about the 6-inch line.
Kelleher and Kilmaine in the backfield. A lot of beef on the line of scrimmage there. McGuire under center. Gives it Kilmaine right side. Kilmaine looking at it.
Touchdown, man of Muskegon!
A 1-yard touchdown run by Mark Kilmaine. I almost said Matt. At 2:15 in the third quarter.
That's mine. It's my fault from earlier, like saying something, but it's Mark Kilmaine.
Officially, it's a 25-yard drive after the pickup of the fumbled punt there.
It's a great job by the Green Wave, taking advantage of the big turnover there. First turnover by the Falcons.
That's right, the big fumble. Timeout called by Abington.
I'm surprised by that because they're going to go for 2. They're thinking going for 2 here.
Interesting. Green Wave trying to set up the win here, I got to think. So we're not playing a tie. We're playing a win.
Exactly. It's kind of an...
So offense coordinator Riley now talking with Jack McGuire.
You got some momentum here.
Yeah.
Offensively. And, Kelleher ran it real hard there. Anything up the middle you've been doing pretty well with, so let's see. I think the other thing, Sean, is, too, these are big guys. I don't know if they tire out, or be tiring as the game wears on here.
Kilmaine comes out to the sideline. You think if they were going to sweep, they'd be using Kilmaine. They might be going to the air with it. You got wideouts at each side.
You got Rogers, you got Schmidt.
Shotgun for McGuire. Put man in motion on the right side. Rolling is McGuire. Doesn't see much. You're looking.
Just throw it.
Puts it up in the air and falls incomplete. So that could be costly for the Green Wave there.
Well, when you're down a touchdown, Sean, you still have to score another one. So.
Yep.
You're going to have 2 bites at the apple.
So Abington will kick off now. The score 28-20. Always a barn burner between these two teams.
Absolutely. Coming back and forth.
It looked like, I'm not sure, but I think they're trying to flood the right and then throw it back against the grain to someone on the left.
But no, it didn't really. It never cleared out. It never came. They never really cleared out of the trash, as they say, getting out of there. And there was good coverage all the way around.
All right, cheerleaders doing 20 jumping jacks, which I'd like to do right now to get my toes back out of their current state of numbness. Kevin, you don't have any socks on, do you?
Never wear them.
Unbelievable. He has no socks on right now.
It's for the week.
Oh, my God. There's something sick about you that I still haven't figured out. All right, Green Wave to kick off. Mashpee doesn't know if they're going to go deep or go short here. They go line drive. Going to go Kurgo's way, rolls down, going to go out of bounds. Too bad, it bounced to the left.
Well, that's a tough break because it was a good kick. It just skipped. Once it skipped, it took a little bit of a bad bounce.
See what Mashpee does here. If they're going to make him re-kick or...
They can take the ball, what, at the 35?
I believe, I lose track of this all the time because I see it. And they're going to make him kick over again.
Well, I would. So it's going to be from the 35. The Green Wave will kick off again.
No time off the clock since there's no possession change.
So 2:15 remaining here in the third quarter.
A little bit rowdy. Green Wave is rowdy.
Oh, all right, Sean. Stop that right now.
I'm just trying to stay warm now. I'm trying to move. All right, Green Wave are going to tee it up at their own 35. The Falcon deep men are standing at their own 20-yard line.
You got Ford up. Ford is up close, trying to get the ball like on a squib.
Bouncing going to be picked up by Gonzalez at about the 42 and taken out pretty quickly at about the 46.
Well, with Ford up, the way they're playing Ford, I would just kick it away.
Yeah,
I mean,
kick it deep.
there's no threat. There's no threat of, of the big kickoff.
Not to take anything away from their other
return.
guys, but they're certainly not as dangerous as Ford.
No, there's no real threat of the kick return.
So the ball now at the Mashpee 47. Green Wave defense got to stop one of these possessions here and get the ball back.
Stop.
See what we can do here. It's in Kurgo out wide to the far side. Barrows to the near side. I backfield again with Ford to give to Ford over the right side up the middle. Ford gets it over midfield to pick up about 3. 2nd and 7. Coming down in 2 minutes exactly. The clock is rolling here in the third quarter. Green Wave trail by 8 in the Division 7 South Finals.
What was the question?
I wanted to read the National Honor Society people.
No,
It's in my.
We'll have time between them.
It's in my bag. I'll get that in a minute. Kurgo goes to the far side. Watch it throw to Kurgo on the far side now. They pitch though to. Oh, the ball skull on the ground, and it's going to be recovered by Ford. That's the second time Ford has fumbled, and you know bad things come in threes.
So that's going to be a big third down. That's a huge loss. Big negative play there. 6 at the 9-yard loss there for the Mashpee Falcons. Brings it all the way back to the 41-yard line. Puts them in an indefinite passing situation. Well, one thing, Mashpee's always played with a lead, Sean, too. So if you get them in a game that's a little tight, things start to happen. So you got to just stop the big play here.
Ball's on the 41.
You got a good third and about 16.
All right, now they get the slot right with the big tight end in the slot, and slot left also. Shotgun for Johnston, the quarterback. Looking to throw. He's got time. Setting up, going downfield, puts it up in the air, and it's caught behind. Ford's got to run away with it for a 59-yard pass as he just reached over and grabbed the ball. Oh, backbreaker. The Green Wave had coverage down there. Oh, my God. So the Green Wave are going to stop him, get the ball back on the kickoff.
Wow.
Unbelievable
It's a
turn.
tough break.
32 seconds left here in the third quarter.
Yeah.
And Ford has burned us a couple times on that same type of pattern in the previous game and in this game. The lineup for the PAT now with the 14-point lead. They'll go for 2, as they have previously.
I think at the end of the last game, Sean, they started going for 1. But they're going to still continue to go for 2. They can make it to 16 points here.
This is an important 2 points here for the Green Wave.
Absolutely.
They give the Ford. Ford
Nothing doing. He doesn't get it.
does not get it. All right. That could be important there. It keeps the lead at 14, 2 scores.
Well, the one thing on that touchdown shot, it looked like he had help, but it looked like the help came in front rather than in behind. So little just misjudged the ball maybe, I don't know, as the ball was up pretty high. Ford was able to climb that ladder and pull it down.
That's right.
So 34-20 here with 32 seconds. Still got a full quarter to go. You got to just take advantage of all your possessions here. I mean, the Green Wave defensively has tightened up a little bit, as much as the scoreboard might not reflect it. They're not giving up the big plays,
Except for that one.
Except for that one. They've kind of tightened it up a little bit. So they got to continue to do that, and hopefully you just get the ball back or you get a turnover. It was so close to that turnover right there on that on the pitch where Ford fumbled it. Let's go Green!
Await the kickoff here. Left to right. Line drive kick going to be caught right out of the air by Klein at the 25. Klein going to be hit, taken down at about the 33. Green Wave offense on the field.
So if Abington wins, they'll play next week against the North.
That's right.
But of
And
course
it's going to be in the South District this year.
South District. And we'll have, of course, Thanksgiving Day will be Thursday, 2 weeks from yesterday, the 23rd. We'll be home at Memorial Field, the
That's right.
106th edition of Abington Whitman Hanson game.
Here comes the Green Wave now, trailing by 14 with 25 seconds left to go in the third quarter. Slide left formation with the I backfield behind McGuire, Jack McGuire. Looking to throw. He's got some pressure, turns around. Good, oh, nice block. Jack looking for, just got to throw it away at this point, and he throws it downfield.
Oh, that's a little interference there. That was before the ball. It was before the ball was there.
I don't know. It hit one off the receiver's hands.
Did it? I thought it was at the.
Just one hand. I don't know. They're saying no interference, so it'd be incomplete.
I thought
Second
he hit him
down.
before the ball got there, though.
13 seconds to go here in the third quarter. McGuire gets the play call. And I can't feel my toes.
Well, if you didn't wear socks, you wouldn't have that problem.
2nd and 10 for Abington. Rogers out wide in the near side. I backfield. They pitch, go to near side, but he's going to get hit in the backfield. As somebody missed a block out there, and Kilmaine really couldn't get any speed going on that one. And that'll be the last play of the third quarter. Bring up 3rd and 10 to start the fourth quarter with the ball at the Abington 32-ish. Ooh.
Well,
This is how we lose viewers, Billy. Every time you
good.
put us on
I know
TV,
it,
people
I know.
start
We
turning
got
the
team
channel.
right here doing the fourth quarter. That's what we want to see.
Yeah.
Almost kind of
I'm Sean, that's Kevin. If you don't know that by now, you haven't been watching Greenway football for the last
30 years, unfortunately.
It's always been fun. We like
It
bringing it
has.
to these guys, and we appreciate Billy, all the work you do, because we wouldn't be here if Billy wasn't here.
We always are able to contain our emotions and keep it calm, cool, and
Oh,
collective and
geez,
professional.
yeah. We have that reputation. Yeah, and we're not biased or pro Abington or anything like that. Hey, let me shout out though, if you can turn the camera away from me, while I can do some reading. I want to send congratulations to our newest members of the National Honor Society at Abington High School. From the class of 2018, we got Jessica Barry, Carolyn Bunzel, Xavier Kearney, Sophia Gendro, Henry Johnson, Lisa Pinto, and Jasmine Strangers. And from the class of 2019, Madison Cavero, Charlotte Chiampa, Abby Jane Cristoforo, Julia Doe, Jenna Galvin, Nathan Joyce, Jason Kinneberg, Allison McLeod, Dylan Magararu, Catherine Morando, Nicole Morella, Abigail Maynard, Brianna McCadden, Haley McLafferty, Lauren Nelligan, Amanda Wynn, Madison O'Connell, Jennifer O'Neill, Megan Reed, Yvonne Suarez, and Elizabeth Benuti. Congratulations to all you guys in the National Honor Society, newest inductees that joined the current members of the National Honor Society. That ceremony was just held in our brand new auditorium at Abington High School.
Congratulations to all. It's
a great honor.
accomplishment, and keep up the good work. And I saw Dylan Magararu is one of the people, the Green Wave, number 54 for the Green Wave.
That's right. A couple of the, at least one of the cheerleaders, Haley McLafferty down there. No, she's not down there, sorry. Someone else. Sorry, Haley. I know we are. All right. 3rd and 10 for Abington. Left to right. Across the television screen, McGuire, the big quarterback, in the shotgun formation. Again, they flood the zone here on the near side. They look, set up a little bubble screen. Kilmaine
comes
turning it
back.
up, trying to get some yardage. Still on his feet, pushing.
hard.
It's going to be short by about 3 yards.
Yeah, he wants it, you know.
Bring up 4th down.
You got to go for it here, Sean. You just don't have enough possessions left.
You need 2 scores.
You need 2 scores. You got to go for it. One of the players is down for Mashpee. I don't know.
He had grass in his helmet.
No grass in his helmet.
Ball's at the 38.
So it's going to be 4th and about 6 here for the Green Wave. 4th and 5, maybe.
4th and
5. 4th
Yeah,
and
4th and 5. See if we can draw him offside too. How's that? All right.
I like that. That'll be good.
Got slots on each side. Snap to McGuire. McGuire stepping up. Now he's going to rush. Now he's looking downfield, trying to set it up for Seamus, and it is incomplete at the 35-yard line. Seamus couldn't break free. It'll be a turnover on downs. And Mashpee will come on the field. Not sure if Seamus hurt his thumb. He had injured that thumb earlier in the year, and he's coming off holding that thumb. 9:58.
That was a good play by McGuire, though. It kept that play alive. Nice throw.
Mashpee gets great field position with the ball marked at the Abington 38-yard line.
Just under 10 minutes to go here.
Another touchdown right now might be the death knell for Abington, but you never know. Ford's going to line up in the I
you need a
backfield.
turnover, Sean. That's what you need. You need a little turnover. Defense needs to make a big play, get a turnover, get
Ford's
the ball
had 2
back.
fumbles already. They give to Ford. Ford right side, still on his feet, breaking through tackles, dives to get the first down. Good hard running by Devon Ford. You can't take anything away from that kid.
He's a good running back. Hits the hole hard, hits it quick. I mean, you're really those guys up front don't have to hold their blocks very long.
No.
He's hitting that hole very fast.
Well, on the 27.
I can't imagine them passing, but that might what Treveri will do now, because he kind of does the unconventional thing.
Yeah. I think you'll see a sweep to Ford, try to pad his yards here. First and 10 at the Green Wave 27-yard line.
To be honest with you, I wouldn't even do the pitch. I'd just keep handing it off, just feeding him up the middle.
Well, they get the big tight end out wide to the left side. Don't see that very often. Kurgo goes in motion, far side. Watch it. Now they put tight end in motion. They hand off to Ford. Ford tries to punch it outside. And it's going to be, no, he's still down, going down the sideline. Good, hard, quick running by Ford. Does a good job with the stiff arm.
Yep, he's able to bounce off the tackle, kind of, and that's the thing. There's got to be a little bit better pursuit there by the Green Wave too. I mean, like somebody slows him up and pushes him back. You need to be able to come down from the outside and help him out.
So it's first and 10 now at the 13 about. Mashpee still moving the ball. They send wideouts to each side again with the I backfield. Johnson just taking his time, letting some clock run and looking over the defense.
The clock's not running. I'm surprised it's.
Yeah, what is he doing? Now they hand off right side to Ford.
A hold there in the inside.
Ford cuts it back, still on his feet.
Touchdown. And Cam Smith got held on the inside.
13-yard touchdown by Ford. And that could be all she wrote. Just under 9 minutes. It's going to be hard.
20, absolutely. You're not going to get the ball enough to make up the difference here.
No, unless you have some unbelievable quick plays. You need a 60-yard pass and such. And then fumbles from Mashpee. The football gods are going to have to align for the Green Wave, but we've seen it happen. 40-20 right now on the scoreboard. Mashpee for the point after.
Need a miracle on turf here tonight, Sean.
Miracle on grass. John Wells' famous line. Again, Ford in the backfield, back of the eye, looking to throw. They're going to the corner of the end zone. Oh, nice play, knocking it away. PAT is incomplete. So the score will
stay. Good job by Rogers out there on defense. He's out on an island, able to make the play. So 40-20 here. Just under 9 minutes to go.
And Mashpee will kick off right to left. Billy showing you a copy of the scoreboard here at the Michael Horn Stadium. We brought down some propane heaters to put on the sidelines to keep some of the players warm, but unfortunately the
fire department or somebody wouldn't let them.
They wouldn't let us light them up.
So they'll be for sale on Craigslist tomorrow.
Right. Having a faithful, still being faithful here.
Exactly. Got to be. Team has had a great year, and it's not over yet.
Here we go now, the kickoff coming at you. Right to left. Line drive, takes a bounce, and will go Kilmaine. Picks it up at the 15. And he's going to get buried back there at about the 11.
But he'll pick it, say at the 15-yard
line.
Yep.
Ball will be marked at the 15-yard line. The Green Wave will take over first and 10.
Well, the up man almost picked it up, and it's one of those things where he was trying to get it into the hands of the playmaker, and just didn't work out for the Green Wave. Those things sometimes happen. It's going to be first and 10 for the 15.
8:49 left to go here in the game.
Leary in, number 22 for the Green Wave.
Giving Klein a break. McGuire joins his huddle with his teammates. This team has really gelled in these last couple of games.
Yeah, they really have. I mean, the last few games have been exciting to watch, and even tonight has been a great game to watch.
I tell you, Whitman Hanson's got a good team this year. This is going to be a good, tough Thanksgiving Day game. McGuire puts Kilmaine in motion. It's a counterplay underneath, and nothing going. Yeah, good defensive stand there by Mashpee. Bring up second down for Abington, no gain. The Mashpee and Abington cheerleaders are now jogging around the track to try to, I guess, get the frostbite out of their joints.
Mashpee doesn't have cheerleaders?
Well, a group of girls just jogged by in Mashpee sweatsuits. I was assuming they were
Okay.
cheerleaders.
I thought you said Abington.
Abington and Mashpee are going around. Shotgun formation for McGuire. McGuire throws a quick out pad into the Landers.
Picks it up.
No, it's incomplete.
I thought he had that.
I can't see the play.
Good hit there by Mashpee, so it's going to be, what, third down?
Yep.
3rd and 10?
Jack continues to throw a very accurate pass.
He does. His ball is... He's definitely, he's someone who probably can play at. He's got an arm to play at the next level, and I think, he probably definitely can. He's very accurate, got a strong arm.
We've been very fortunate, very good quarterbacks.
For the last
Brian Dwyer, Steve Praxlis,
McSherry.
Yeah, Brian McSherry.
You had McSherry, then you had Byrne. Was it Byrne way back when there? Was it in the
Let's watch this play here.
2002?
It's going to be a pitch to Kelleher. Kelleher bringing up field. It's going to be far short though of the first. Green Wave in a tough position here with 7:58 to go and 4th and long deep in their own territory.
I was just telling someone today, I think, how Abington hasn't run an option play like in about 15 years, and they just ran one tonight.
I'm not sure how much of an option that was. Jack usually doesn't run the ball.
I know, that's true. So
4th and about 7 at the 18-yard line. Abington, normally you'd punt the ball away here.
But you have to,
you have to score 3 times with only 7.5 minutes to go. They've got to get the 7 yards to maintain possession. And if Mashpee stops them, they're going to be sitting pretty. There was spread offense here for McGuire. They're showing blitz up the middle. Nope, now they back off a bit. Looking to throw. Quick out pattern, and it's knocked away.
Well, the Abington guy was tackled behind the play.
So it'll be incomplete. It's going to be a turnover on downs at the 18-yard line with 7:06 to go. Now, obviously, if Mashpee punches it in, it just seals the game.
Right,
but I'd be curious, if Mashpee's smart, they want to just take time off the clock here.
Much as possible. Well, when you're up by 3 touchdowns with 7 minutes to go, it's...
Yeah. I guess the extra touchdown does as much damage as taking time off the clock.
Right.
So it'll be 1st and 10 at the Green Wave 18-yard line. 7:06.
Green Wave pride.
That's right. Some of the fans still shouting encouragement to the Green Wave team. They're proud of these guys out here on the sideline. Give to Ford, left side. Ford gets hit in the line of
Smith
scrimmage.
with a big tackle there, coming up in the gap and doing a nice job. But a 1-yard pickup. Well, Sean, we were talking, and the team has done, they really, I think, came on strong and, finished well. Big win last week against Nantucket. They're giving Mashpee everything they could handle tonight. And, I think, they've had a couple.
And if Mashpee is going to be the victor and they go against the North team, we always want the South to be well represented, and hopefully we'll beat the North. But Abington would like to be there in their place. You can't deny that, obviously. Here we go now with the 1 man out wide is Kurgo. They hand off to Ford right side. Ooh, gets buried again.
Wow. And that's one where He is very fortunate his leg wasn't
Yeah.
planted, because if it was, he wouldn't have been getting up. Oof.
You know, and,
He was hit high and low.
if I'm Coach Taveri, I'm thinking about,
I'd take him out.
yeah, you don't want to get him hurt as you're going into.
I mean, that was as close. I mean, that you saw that angle where you had someone tackling low, and if his foot was planted, he would have been out.
Your next game is the Eastern Mass Championship, and the game after that you're in Gillette. So you got to be.
He doesn't look like he has any bench at all, though.
They really doesn't look, and they're going to lose. A lot of these linemen are seniors, so they're going to be a completely different team next year. They are just taking time off the clock here, letting it roll down, and now they
Call timeout.
they're calling a 30-second timeout with 5:34 on the clock. Green Wave did really answer the bell at the Nantucket game. They really came out strong. Nantucket had some big boys also, but
It's not easy to do after you take an hour and a half bus ride on top of an hour and 15-minute ferry ride and then another, bus ride. So, to be able to, come out and do that, is just shows you that, the type of guys and kids that we have on this team. So,
and we want to
go and winning 2 playoff games. It's a great accomplishment.
Tell you one guy who's really frustrated right now is Ethan Curtin, who's on the sideline with the just getting out of surgery. He's doing very well. We talked to him before the game. He's just very upset that he obviously can't play. I think he's right there at the end of the
Bench.
sideline there. I believe he's got his back to us. I think that's
Jeans
Ethan
and
there.
Work boots.
Yep. All right, here we go now with 3rd down, the line of scrimmage. They looking to throw. Big rush, and Cam takes him down for a sack by the Green Wave back near the 30-yard line, about the 28. What are we doing?
That coach is a dope.
Really?
I mean, he's lucky he's got talent, because, I mean, he's just a dope.
Guys, keep working. Let's go.
I mean, throwing the ball.
Throwing the ball, I mean.
Incomplete stops the clock.
Right.
Okay, maybe he's just going for the touchdown or whatever.
Yeah, but I mean, still, though, it's like you run the, you do a dive and you.
Good job by Cam Smith, though.
Gets picked, goes the other way. All of a sudden, it becomes,
Well, you get your quarterback hurt in the sack.
Exactly.
Kevin, you got to get over there.
I know it.
All right, now it's 4th and long for Mashpee with a shotgun formation. They got to get the ball down inside to about the 8. They're going to throw is Johnston. Johnston gunning for the end zone, puts it up to tight end, and it falls incomplete. Riveri looking for a pass interference call.
He hasn't called anything all night long, so it's going to be 4th, and that's going to be turnover on downs.
So a turnover over downs gives it back to
let them
Abington.
play all night long. You've let them play. Don't go over and explain it to them.
Might be warning them. So the ball now marked at the 27-yard line, the Abington 27.
To be honest with you, I mean, the kid had a chance for the ball. He kind of was turning around. He just wasn't able to. It wasn't like the Abington player, I don't think, tackled him or hit him.
Abington chasing 20 points here, 40-20 with 4:37 on the clock.
Good to get a little score here.
They got to basically use their 2-minute offense here a couple of times. They got the I backfield, 1 man out wide right, slot left formation. Sorry, wide left. Looking to throw. He's got a man going downfield. It's Klein. Klein's behind everyone at the 40. He gets the ball down to the 35-yard line.
Clock stops.
That's the Ethan Curtin play right there, and Will Klein ran it well.
Big play, Klein.
Look at that. Again, McGuire just laying it down perfectly. First down at the Mashpee 35. Oh, could you imagine, Kevin?
I know.
Chasing 20 with 4.5 minutes to go, and they come back.
And the guy ran a rollout on 3rd.
McGuire, the general out there. Looking to throw. Scrambling. Gotta get. No, he's going to be taken down. Had no time to really throw it away.
Call timeout.
Ball back at about the 48 or so.
Well, it's tough. You're trying to make something happen there.
47.
That's a big loss there. And he couldn't throw the sidelines, Sean, either, because at the time, he couldn't get it to because he wasn't outside the tackles.
Clock's rolling now at 3 minutes, 45 seconds. Jack gets the play. Runs it back into the huddle.
Well, it's amazing. That is probably one of the greatest plays, though, I've ever seen in the first half there tonight, Sean.
Oh, the
It's
hook
like-
and pitch.
I know. I've never seen it before, and, it's executed to perfection, and it'll be seen over. That'll be a YouTube
Blitz
video.
coming up the middle. They throw outside. It's going to fall incomplete.
And they had Larry coming around for the hook, for the pitch. It's going to make it fourth down or third down? Third down.
Third and about 22. Got to get the ball. Got to get to 24 or so, 25, 24-yard line.
So just 3:14 remaining in the ball game.
Here come the Green Wave up to the line of scrimmage right in front of you here with Billy Davis on camera. Slot left formation and a slot right formation. We got 4 receivers lined up for the Green Wave. 4-man rush. Jack puts it downfield. It's going to be incomplete. Just went over the intended receiver into the hands of the defender, but he bobbled it and dropped it.
Hit him in a bad place.
Bring up fourth down for Abington.
I'll tell you, though, looked like that ball just sailed a little bit on him. The wind has picked up a little bit.
Yep. Oh, geez, yeah. Sean Riley and Kevin Whalen bringing this Green Wave football action with Billy Davis on camera. Well, thank you all for tuning in to Green Wave Sports throughout the year. Green Wave basketball and hockey coming up soon. In the brand new gymnasium.
So,
the basketball,
I'll tell you,
anyhow.
Sean, I know you were on the committee, and it's you guys did a great job. It's the high school is just such a beautiful building, great facility.
Trips right. Thank you, Kevin. 1 man out wide to the left. Jack looking to throw. Trying to set up. He's getting chased once again. Scrambling. Now throws it downfield. Looking for a receiver. And
he got it.
Completion.
It's not going to be short.
Yeah, it'll be short of the first down. Back at around the 32-yard line.
What a play, though. That was a play that's Schmidt on the catch. McGuire, avoiding 3 players there. Just running for his life, was able to get that ball off. So Schmidt, that was a nice play by Schmidt, coming back to help his quarterback out, and that's exactly what you want to see. And that's a good headsy play by a sophomore there, number 11.
All right, ball at the 31-yard line with 2:38 on the clock. So, Kevin, what would you do as a good coach?
I think Abington's probably not going to call timeouts, right? I mean, I wouldn't imagine.
So what would you do, though?
I think just run the ball like up the
Right, take time off the clock, try to run it out, right?
Just run it out,
because if you pass it. You stop the clock and you put your players at risk. So let's see what happens here, sports fans.
He still has Ford in there.
Wideouts to each side. Jake Johnson, the quarterback, under center with the I backfield. They give the up man, Cuzo.
And I wouldn't give the ball to Ford. I just wouldn't. Right. I mean, he's your whole offense. I mean, there's really not much else other than that. I mean, if you take him out of the equation there, it's
2nd and 9. Clock rolling at 2:15 and rolling.
I mean, I thought last game the quarterback was much more of a factor as far as moving around and running than this game. And I don't know why he hasn't done that, or if he just hasn't had to do that.
Well, the big thing that the lineman, Mashpee has is the big line. I mean, it is a very powerful, dominant line, and of course Ford takes full advantage of that, as he rightfully should.
That's going to be it for this ball game, and next game will be the Green Wave against Whitman Hanson on Thanksgiving. Look forward to it.
You know what? I gave Abington Green Wave a classy move here. They could burn timeouts, try to get the ball back.
Much like Taveri did. You mean like when he had the call the timeout?
But there's no need to do that. They're just being classy, and they're going to line up and shake hands with Mashpee.
No, I totally agree with you, Sean. I mean, it's like it's with a minute 26, you're not going to score 3 touchdowns.
Right. So the clock will continue to roll here as we get down to 1 minute and 15 seconds. Jake Johnson will take the snap.
Now, we can all pray for St. Mary's next week. So good job by the Green Wave, though, tonight. Exciting game. Unfortunately, you're on the short end, Sean, but I'll tell you, I think McGuire had a good game tonight. And, it was just, wasn't meant to be. It's pretty much the same score as last time. Kind of, you just look at 3 or 4 or 5 things that, happened tonight. The big play on the touchdown after they came back there and got, it just little things where Mashpee was able to make the big play.
You're right, Kev. And the Green Wave have fought all season, have had a great season. They have nothing to hang their head about. Really enjoyed watching these guys play. I know this game is, well, not the last game for the seniors, but it's always, tough to lose. These guys, I appreciate the fact that they hate losing. But we will be looking forward to a great, hopefully
Did he call the timeout?
a celebration on the
He called the
Thanksgiving.
timeout. He's such an ass.
26 seconds to go. He's going to, what's he taking his seniors out?
Come on.
Ava. So,
26-3, and again, great season, Sean. Appreciate everything you do every year, and look forward to Whitman Hanson. Going to be a great game.
Gonzalez got a punt. The Green Wave send two of their receivers back at the 45. If I could see the numbers, I'd tell you who they are. Just a little pooch going to go right out of bounds, and unfortunately, that's going to stop the clock at 20 seconds.
Well, so
Green Wave go.
If he didn't call the timeout, they could have ran the thing out, and then he punted the ball. I don't.
Yeah.
Whatever.
Go figure. I'm going to have a little trouble walking back to my car just because I can't feel the toes,
whining, My goodness.
Well, your whole foot is frozen, so that's better. It's just my toes.
I'm fine.
So, Billy Davis, again, want to thank you for the time you put in with doing the video. And Justin Shanahan, who converts everything and puts it on TV. If you want to watch any of these games, you can go to abingtoncam.org, abingtoncam.org on your internet. And
internet, and you go, what is it, channel 20? What channel is it on?
Well, if you get Verizon, it's channel 24, 26, and 28, depending if you want the government, education, or community channel. We're usually on 26 and 28 for the sports.
Let's go.
Nice run by Cause. The ball's loose, and it's a first down for the Green
Broomstein
Wave.
picks it up. I don't think he can advance the fumble, though, right? The offense?
It is first down. 10 seconds to go.
It's going to be it for the Green Wave. They're not going to be able to. I'd call a timeout out of spite there after you called the timeout. But
thanks again to Bill Marquardt for all his photography, and
thanks to everyone.
Pete Serino and Bud Madden for their help on the sidelines. Pete Serino's our athletic director.
It's been a good season. They've good, nothing to be ashamed of. 2 good playoff wins. Congratulations to them on a great year.
Certainly was. The final score here at Mashpee, the Falcons 40, Green Wave 20. Mashpee will take on the North Sectional winner next week, and the winner of that game will go to Gillette Stadium for the state championship. So best of luck to the divisional winners. But we want to congratulate Abington High School and the Green Wave for all their efforts throughout this entire season. We look forward to the Thanksgiving Day game, which again will be a home game at 10 o'clock in the morning at Thanksgiving at Memorial Field in Abington. So thanks again from behalf of Kevin and Bill. My name is Sean Riley. Thanks for tuning in for Abington Green Wave football.